It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely.
Hey, Joe, you been seeing any of the Biden commercials on TV?
Yeah.
Ask Matthew about when he watches a Biden commercial.
Yeah, and got to be careful with the.
What's he say at the end, Matt?
I'm Joe Biden. I forgot this message.
That's what he says every time he hears a Biden commercial. I'm Joe Biden. I forgot that message.
Some of his commercials don't even have him approving it.
I know.
I think that's weird.
Where's the granddaughter one? I think he just got caught kissing his girl. It's just weird, and it's coming out now with the son, with the emails, and it looks like there's a 14-year-old involved. And,
Oh wow.
yeah. And it looks like Joe Biden won't even be able to get a security clearance if this is all coming true. How can you be the president of the United States if you can't even get a security clearance? It's crazy, man.
Find the clip where he talks about his hairy legs.
Yeah.
They turn blonde in the sunlight.
I don't believe that story.
He watches the kids rub them down and stroke the water off his legs so he can watch the hair rise up. Isn't that strange?
It's just creepy. Yeah. You didn't.
He
you didn't
said-
see
Then
it.
he knew
says
roaches.
that.
He says right after it, I know about roaches. You know?
What?
You didn't see that clip?
No.
You've got to look it up.
Yeah. Here,
Hairy
I got-
legs.
yeah,
There you go.
I got it right here.
There it is.
Yep.
Here, let me get this on the screen here. I got a whole slew of his.
Weird.
They call him gaffes. I don't call him gaffes. I call him very telling.
Here it is.
Dad, first African American state senator in the state of Delaware. Everything about.
So he says that he used to work at this pool back in the day. It was like the black pool, right?
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down, so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Oh,
This is
are
like
you sure?
this is a year ago.
Yeah.
And
Are you sure this wasn't taken out of context?
No,
Or?
no.
he's telling a story about him.
Kids jumping on my lap.
Right.
And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
What about the drunken Joe Biden?
Here, the one that gets me is, you know, when he's sniffing.
It was a couple of them that
His intimate style is
touching them inappropriately.
Like, and this was a year ago,
Nancy Cordes
and we've been
spoke with
talking about
congressional
this for
Democrats.
years, actually.
It is a big part of who he is, that he hugs people and connects with people and talks to people.
Delaware Senator Chris Coons came to his mentor's defense today. Coons insisted his daughter was not disturbed by this televised.
She looks disturbed.
She does look this thing.
Yeah, she does. Former Vice
Well, did you see
President
the?
Joe Biden
Here, watch the video when he goes in.
2015.
There was a huge bank of cameras, about 50. And Joe, who knows her, leaned forward and whispered some encouragement, telling her that she was...
Stuck my kiss.
Nope.
Did you see it?
Get off my
That's why he's called Creepy Joe.
telling her that she was doing great, that
She did this.
she looked wonderful.
Did his actions make her feel uncomfortable?
No, my children have known Joe Biden their whole lives.
But with a presidential bid on the line, Mr. Biden's intimate style is now taking a toll.
Do I consider...
Here's this one. That's not the one. Where's the? See, YouTube owned by Google. Okay.
There's one about Hillary.
The suppression. Okay. The suppression. Like, I typed in Joe Biden touching about a year ago, right, and sniffing, and all the clips of the creepy stuff came up top. Now look what comes up on top. Something from NBC News. Okay, video from NBC, which is going to shed good light on him. Okay, something from CBS News. Okay, this is what comes up top. Okay, another one, Saturday Night Live. You know, a very liberal-leaning organization. All right? CNN. Right. CNN. Okay? Washington Compost, the Washington Post. Now, big tech, man. Big tech. They're in full blast mode of protecting that man. Just to let you know that.
That's unlimited material out there on Joe Acting Creepy.
I know. I got it all. I got it all on hard drives, too. I just didn't have it prepped for today.
Or just saying dumb things. I mean, you put the creepy stuff aside, you've got probably a couple hours worth of...
I know, but my point of the argument is you try and look it up. You type in Joe Biden sniffing, creepy.
Yeah.
And all good stuff comes up on what goes to his defense, just as we heard with that state senator's daughter. No, she doesn't feel creeped out.
There's one out there of him drunk singing, walking down a creek bed.
Nah, I haven't seen that one.
It's in there.
Yeah, I'll find it one day.
Well, if you were to talk to the individuals who study body language,
Yeah.
not one of them would say that those individuals are comfortable.
No, I hear you.
It's the Joe Padula Show.
Bada bing.
Clarksville's conversation.